In today's video, we'll be talking about Java. We'll focus on creating, compiling, and running Java files. I'll start with the assumption that Java is already installed on your machine, so if not, please take the time to go install Java on your machine. The program you're seeing in front of you is called Visual Studio Code. It is often referred to as just VS Code. This is a basic text editing program that I usually recommend to any programmers from beginner to professional. It is very versatile. We're going to begin by creating a file by right-clicking in our content and saying New File and calling it Hello World.java. The .java extension allows Visual Studio to understand that we are about to type Java code, as well as allowing our compiler later on to understand that this is a source file, otherwise known as a file that you put your program into. To begin, I'm going to start by pasting a section of code. For the purposes of this video, I'm not going to go in depth about what this does, other than the fact that where we have the comment, the code starts here, this is where we're going to be typing our code. We're going to be writing a simple Hello World program. That is a program that just prints out Hello World. In Java, we print by saying system.out.println, short for line, followed by a semicolon. Pretty much any line in Java will be followed by a semicolon unless it's an ending curly bracket. So now that we have our print statement, we want to add a string to actually have it print out. So here we're going to say Hello World. Add an exclamation mark, and we're done. This is pretty much all of the content for our basic Hello World program. This is just meant to get us comfortable with running Java files. So Visual Studio has built-in plugins for running Java, but it's better to start from scratch and truly understand what's happening in the background. So for now, what we're going to do is we're going to go up to the terminal tag up top, click on New Terminal, and then we're going to see this pop up down below. Here what we're going to type is Java C followed by our program name. This is going to allow us to compile our code. Compilation is essentially just the task of telling the computer to turn your code into machine code that it understands, which is what you see here with our .class file. Now that we have our program compiled, we want to run it. So we'll type Java followed by Hello World. And there you see, we have our program compiled and ran. Now let's say that we want to add some exclamation marks or edit our program in any way. We don't want to continuously type two commands, so we'll do this all in one step. So we can type Java C followed by our file name with a semicolon and Java with Hello World. And there you see that it's compiled and ran the code all in one step. This will allow us to later on be able to do things much faster. So in this video, we saw the basic idea of making a Java file, compiling the Java file, and then running the Java file, along with seeing some introduction to print statements and strings. In the next video, we're going to cover variables, allowing us to make much larger programs and allowing us to have a lot better of a time.